mind me popping round? Margaret said you'd be in.
No, not at all.
Have I come at a bad time?
It's just the new Oxford account.
Ah, the charity. How's it going?
Well, you know, it's early days, but we're getting there.
Great.
Look, Brian, about yesterday. I can't just stand here and pretend nothing happened, and to be absolutely honest with you, I really don't know what to say. You're the last person I expected to see today.
I see.
I should have told you. I should have warned you about my illness.
No, there's no need.
I'm just really, really sorry that you had to find out like that.
There's no need to apologise, honestly.
It's all my fault. I should never have let things go that far.
I wanted things to go that far. I mean, come on, Patricia, why do you think I'm here? It's not a problem, really.
For you, maybe.
Look, I do understand, you know. All right, I'll admit it comes a bit of a shock at first. But as far as I'm concerned, you're still the same woman I wanted to go out with. Still the same person I wanted to be with. Well, that's why I came round. I mean, can't we give it another go?
No, I'm sorry, no, it's not you. It just doesn't feel right. None of this feels right.
Sorry, I didn't
It's not your fault. My divorce hasn't even come through. I feel as if I'm rushing into things, and I'm just not ready for this. I'm not ready for any of this.
Yeah.
Didn't your mother tell you it was rude to stare at people? Oh, charming.
There you are, Mick. So what do you think? Just the ticket, eh?
Yes, Sam. You've done this before?
Not exactly. Although, when I was in the army in the medical corps, we used to paint the red crosses on the sides of the ambulances. Steady hand and an eye for detail, that's all you need.
Well, looks like we're in business.
Absolutely. Well then, here's to a successful partnership, eh?
Nice one, Bing.
You know, I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to getting this van out on the open road. Should keep me nice and busy during the day.
Isn't that why you retired, though? So you wouldn't be kept busy?
Oh. People retire because they're told to. Because society says that after a certain age you're no use. But I believe that as long as you're lucky enough to stay mentally fit, you can always make a contribution.
And what better way of keeping fit than working, eh?
Absolutely.
All right, boys. All right, Jimmy. Listen, you haven't seen anything of Brian Kennedy from the summer, have you?
It's gone 5 o'clock. Jimmy's probably knocked off.
If you want me to give him the message, I can. I'll be around for a bit longer.
Yeah, you're all right, Bing. I'll catch him in the morning.
So, what do you reckon, Jimmy?
What's this? Flowers and pizzas in the same van?
It's called utilising your resources.
I don't care what it's called, I'll tell you something. I wouldn't want my roses smelling of anchovies and my pizzas tasting of tulips, thank you very much.
Be soft, Jimmy. Our pizzas are packed in proper boxes.
Yeah, and I'll bet your van still stinks of all that cheese, though, doesn't it?
Well, if we're going to have any problems, we'll know soon enough. I've got a couple of bouquets to deliver before we close.
Complaining customers are the last thing I need. I'm glad I'm not on tonight. Mike and Keith can take all the flak.
Why are they working tonight, Sally?
Yeah, it's midnight for the sports centre.
So they'll be there all night, then?
Well, yeah, till we close. Why, what's up?
Well, it's a rave night, isn't it? You know, I mean, all those kids, loads of them, looking for pizzas and that. Wouldn't like to think of you missing out on all that business.
That's young Alison.
She wants to watch herself there.
Sorry?
Hanging round here, pulling faces at people. It's the parent, if you ask me. Do you know that? It's like all these kids at the rave night, isn't it? Hey, they're all the same. Cheeky little gets. What they need is a good clip round the ear. Someone to tell them the difference between right and wrong.
All right, Jimmy. Did you sort that little thing out for me?
Yeah, all right, Bri. We'll go inside, shall we? I'll see you later, boys.
See you later, Jimmy. Must admit, I never had Jimmy down as a responsible parent.
No, he's right. Parents should be more responsible.
Thanks very much, Bri.
Sorry?
Nearly landed me in it out there. I'm walking round with over 100 quid's worth of cocaine in my pocket, and you just stroll up and ask me for it just like that.
Jimmy, I didn't even mention drugs. Anyway, do you think those two knew what we were talking about? The pizza man and some old duffer?
Yeah, okay, all right. Next time, just wait until we're alone. Here, take it.
Yeah, all right. Look, you're right, I'm sorry. It was just that I felt the need of a little bit of a pick-me-up. Woman trouble, you know how it is.
Tell me about it. Hey, listen, I was wondering if I could have a quiet word, you know, something you might be able to help me with.
Yeah, sure, if I can. Far away.
But I got a letter this morning from a solicitor.
Trouble?
No, I just had a bit of a run-in with a tow reg in the club, you know. Anyway, top and bottom of it is, his solicitor sent me a letter telling me to steer clear.
I see. What can I do?
Is it legal? You know, I mean, solicitors, can they send out letters like that?
I'm not sure.
Well, I would have thought you'd have known about that sort of thing. You know, all your mates and that, the professionals, aren't they? Solicitors and that.
Yes, but I mean, that doesn't qualify me to give you legal advice, does it? Oh, yeah, all right, look, it seems to me as if they're just firing a warning shot. Best thing you can do is keep out of this person's life.
Don't think I'll be able to do that.
Of course, there's always another way of dealing with your troubles. At least forgetting them for a while. You fancy a line?
No.
Yeah, no time like the present, is there? Forget your troubles and they'll forget you. It's what I always say. You might as well sample what you've been selling.
Nah. Listen, I'll sort this problem my way, eh?
Suit yourself.
And they haven't left you a key?
No.
How on earth can you be expected to feed yourself if you can't even get in the house? Well, look, I'm sure they'll be home soon.
Could be any time.
Really? But where are they exactly?
Pub again, probably.
A pub?
My mum never used to drink before she met him.
Well, look, I can't leave you hanging around here on your own. It'll be dark soon. It's Mrs. Crosby's bridge now. Right, well, there's only one thing for it. Come on.
What? Where are we going?
Just to Aigburth and back to deliver these. But I seem to remember there's one of those burger bar places on the way.
That'd be brilliant.
Come on, then.
Pub, really.
There you go, love. Thanks very much. Ta-ra now. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't waste much time, do you? You what? Already looking for your own little love nest, are you? No, just passing the time of day. So what can I do for you? Well, you can start off by telling me I'm not going mad. You what? Well, first of all, as you get married, and now I've just found out that Jimmy has been running the club better than me for the last few weeks.
Yeah, well, life's full of little surprises, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I can live with Jimmy proving to me that he's not an old man.
Oh, but you can't handle me getting on with my life doing what I want to do.
Oh, well, come on, Sally. I mean, you've only known that less than a month. I mean, you're getting married. That's why I can't get my head round.
I'm not asking you to get your head round it, because it's got nothing to do with you.
Listen, you're not in trouble, are you? I mean, she's not pregnant, is she?
You what?
Well, I mean, if it's just a matter of money, Ted, you know I'll sort you out.
No, she isn't pregnant, and even if she was, I wouldn't want your money.
Sally, you know she used to, work at the club, don't you?
Yeah, she was an escort in your club, so what does that make you?
Oh, well, all right, I was only saying, wasn't I? So, well, how did you meet?
Well, we just did, didn't we? I mean, like, round the shops and that.
Was that it?
Yeah, I mean, I asked her out.
Just like that?
Yeah, and she said yeah.
Oh, I see. Big whirlwind romance, eh?
Yeah, if you like. I mean, it does happen. Pump 2, is it, mate? Right, thanks.
All right, boss. Back then?
Yeah, yesterday. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, I had a bit of personal business to sort, you know.
What, on work time? What's been happening? And no surprises, Jimmy.
Have you seen the take-ins for the last 4 weeks you've been away?
Hope you haven't been pulling any strokes, lad.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Hey, listen, about tonight, I need an hour off. Any chance?
Jimmy, I can't do it. There's a rave on tonight.
Yeah, I know, but it's our Carney's first birthday, isn't it? And Jackie's organised a little bit of a do. Come on, boss, just an hour. I mean, I can't miss my granddaughter's first birthday party, can I? Hey? And I'll be back before things get started, isn't it?
All right. Well, I want you back by 11, do you hear?
No problem, thanks, boss. I appreciate that. Give me just enough time to blow someone's candles out.
Hi, love. I'm in here.
Sorry I'm late. The buses are terrible.
That's all right. I've started the tea anyway.
Oh, thanks. I've been run off my feet all day.
Well, I've been on my backside all day, so you sit yourself down. I'll make you a nice cup of tea in a minute.
Oh, you'll make someone the perfect husband, Frank Rogers. I'll just get this lot put by, and then I'll get out your way. How are the kids?
Your captain's gone over to Tony Dixon's for his tea. Said he'll be back about 9.
And where's our Alison? Upstairs.
She hasn't come home yet.
It's 6 o'clock. She should have been home 2 hours ago.
I know, but...
Oh, why didn't you say something?
Because you wouldn't just come in.
She's a 13-year-old girl, for goodness sake. Anything could have happened to her.
Oh, come on, Lynn. It's not the first time your Alison hasn't come straight home.
We don't even know where she is.
She'll be next door with David Crosby, talking about computers and that. What are you doing?
Well, what do you think? I'm going to look for my daughter.
Captain, you up there, right? Hey, that was great, that, boys. All right. Let's take a breather, eh? Take it easy, relax for a bit. Because all you could do is something to hold that for you. Here you go, Gary. Go on. Nice and quick. Go ahead.
Train on my own.
There's no one in at the Crosbys.
So did you check the back garden?
There's no one there and the shed's locked.
Well, Aunt Gavin hasn't got a clue where she is.
Oh, come on, Lynn. You know she's been like since I came out of Aussie. She's just trying to wind us up again.
Well, we've got to find her, Frank.
Don't worry, love. We'll find her. Yeah, Peter Allison might have seen her. Peter! You haven't seen our Alison, have you? Lynn's daughter.
Sorry, Frank. I've been in all evening with my head in a book. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just that she hasn't come home from school yet, but I'm sure she'll turn up.
Well, have you checked the shops? There's always kids hanging around there, isn't there?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, I hope you find a scene anyway. There.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, God, where is she?
It's like he said she'd be around at the shops.
Yeah, but what if she isn't? What if something's happened to her? I'll never forgive myself.
You what?
This is all my fault. I should have asked the kids what they wanted before I accepted this. And I just went ahead with all our plans without even thinking to ask my own kids how they felt about us getting married. Hi.
Oh, all right.
How are you?
Oh, not bad. I could do with someone else's company other than Barry's. I mean, he's been in and out of here all day, giving me the third degree. Oh, don't worry, I've said nothing to him. He'll get nothing out of me.
But what does he want to know?
Everything. So you're going to have to prepare yourself for a good grilling. Because he's not the sort of person who takes no for an answer. And, I'm sorry about last night, you know, blurting it out. But I just felt someone had to know sooner or later about us getting married and that.
No, it's okay. It did come as a bit of a shock, but I think you're right. Why is he so suspicious?
He was born suspicious.
Well, we'll just have to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, don't tell him anything and we'll be fine.
Do you think it would help if the sleeping arrangements in the flat were a bit more natural?
What do you mean?
It must look funny, you sleeping on the couch, and I bet it isn't very comfortable.
You mean, like, me and you together?
If you think it's a good idea.
Well, yeah, I mean, sound by me.
But remember, Terry, no more than that, as we agreed.
Yeah, of course, I mean, it is only to make it look more real, isn't it? As you say, it is only an arrangement.
It's a lot easier when you get involved with other people, you know.
What is?
Training, sport, anything like that. Encouraging each other, talking to each other, teamwork. That's why I enjoy taking the footy so much.
Yeah, I've heard you. Bossing all the little ones round. That's why you do it. You get a kick out of telling people what to do.
I get a kick out of helping people.
Yeah, I know. Especially deprived kids like us. I've heard it all before. You're just as bad as the other one.
What other one?
That snake Charlie Weeks.
Hang on a minute.
I suppose you live out in Chilwell in some big posh house as well.
I live in a flat above a shop.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
Come on, Gary.
Look, why can't you just leave me alone, mate? Why is everyone always having a go at me?
Is that what you've been telling your mummy? Everyone's always having a go at you. Is that why she came charging down here?
Look, leave me mum out of this, all right?
I wasn't the one who involved in the first place.
I'm warning you.
Gary. Right, Charles.
So you still haven't made any progress with our friend Salt, huh?
I don't know. Just won't let me get near him.
Look, it's not just you. Your best policy is to steer clear.
Well, I thought the idea of this project was to help the kids get out of themselves a bit.
You know what it is? You know what it's like, Mick. Some people just don't want to be helped.
Any sign of her?
Teddy said he saw her about an hour and a half ago, but no sign of her since.
Oh, God, she could be anywhere. Somebody might have taken her.
What?
In their car. She was hanging around the petrol station, for God's sake.
Hang on a minute. Where are you going now?
Phone the police.
Are you sure? Look, I think she'll turn up, you know.
In the name of God, my daughter's missing. Anything could have happened to her.
Alison!
Alice, where have you been?
The hamburger, Mr. Crosby.
Yes, we had some of those chicken nugget thingamajigs as well. Very tasty, really.
Your mother's been worried sick.
Well, I found her hanging around on the parade here, and I didn't want to go off and leave her on her own.
Thanks anyway.
Listen, there seems to have been a bit of a breakdown in communications.
You what?
Between you and Alison as to your whereabouts.
Hey?
You know, your,
Hey, no, hang on a minute.
Frank, let's just get home, eh?
Right, let's forget about it, shall we? Call it a misunderstanding.
Wait till your mother gets you home, madam.
Frank.
You really enjoy helping out down here, don't you?
Yeah. Well, most of the time. When I'm not dealing with irate parents.
Gary's mom. Listen, we've all had a good tongue lashing from Mrs. Salter. In fact, it's a bit like an initiation ceremony.
Yeah, well, thanks for warning me.
No sweat, friend. Now, seriously though, Mick, we're all really impressed with the work you're doing down here.
Oh, thanks.
We need people like you running the projects. So, how would you feel about joining the committee?
Me?
Yeah. It'd be a chance to have a say in how things should be run, a chance to put your own ideas into action.
Well, sounds good.
Is that a yes?
Well, hang on there, Charles. I've got a business and 2 kids to look after. I'm not so sure how much more spare time we've got.
It'd only be a matter of attending the odd committee meeting.
And that's it?
Well, yeah, well, you might be asked to supervise the occasional outing or fundraising event, but they're few and far between.
All right. Count me in.
Nice one. Welcome aboard. Oh, are you doing anything on Friday night?
Well, I'm working, but I suppose I could get someone to cover for me.
Well, I've arranged for a group of kids to go to one of these Quasar things.
You what?
Yeah, it's a laser game. The kids are mad about it. Anyway, I've managed to wangle a few free tickets. I thought it'd be nice to take the kids out as a group, you know, socially.
Oh, right, and you need someone to help you out.
Oh, well, actually, it's a little more than that. I can't make it. Something's come up.
So you want me to take the group out on my own?
It'd be a great help.
All right, I'll do it. But, why do I get the feeling I've been stitched up, eh?
Thanks, Mick. I'm really grateful.
No problem. Oh, Charles, before you shoot off, can I have a quick word?
Yeah, sure.
It's about Marianne. I don't know how to say this. What's going on at work?
What, has she said something?
Yeah, she's talking about resigning.
You what?
You didn't know? Sorry, mate. I thought she would have told you.
Oh, this is news to me. Has she hinted at what the problem might be?
No, not a thing. To be honest, I was hoping you might have a word with her.
Me?
Well, yeah, you know, as a mate as well as a boss. I know how much she respects you. And I thought that you might be able to talk her to resigning. You see, I know that if she just gives it a bit more time, she'll be able to sort out whatever it is that's bothering her.
Don't worry, Mick. I'll have a little chat with her. Don't you worry.
Nice one.
I'm telling you, Lynn, we can't have her messing us about like that. If David Crosby hadn't turned up when he did, we'd have had the police around here.
Shouting and screaming at her isn't going to do much good.
Yeah, well, if she was one of mine, I wouldn't have to shout at her.
And what do you mean by that?
I wouldn't let things get this far, that's what I mean. We can't have a kid running all over the place making monkeys out of us.
So what exactly do you suggest I do?
Why don't you let me talk to her? And I'll tell her what we should have told her before she started all this nonsense. That we're getting married whether she likes it or not. that we're not going to be held to ransom by some 13-year-old girl.
Frank, you can't say that. She's upset enough, for goodness sake.
Well, you can say what you want, because I don't care, because I'm not coming to your stupid wedding anyway.
Well done, Frank.
Sorry. Did I wake you? Just thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Get out of here.
Shut it! Hey, not very nice, is it? Not very nice when you're not in control. When someone else is telling you what to do. Now lie down. Don't move. Be nice and quiet. How does it feel, eh? How did our Diana feel when you held her down? When you raped her?
Go on then. Do it. You're going to beat me up. Just do it. That's what you want, isn't it?
Oh, what? And you think it'll all be over and done with? As easy as that? No chance. Because you're going to serve a life sentence, mate. A life sentence for rape. And I'm going to make sure you serve it. Because no matter what that poxy judge and jury said, you are guilty. And what's more, you know it. Yes. And you're going to carry that guilt to your grave. I want you to live to 100. Shut it! And so long as you go on living round here, I'm going to make sure that you don't even so much as look at a woman. Because I'll be watching your every step, your every move. And you can go to the busies, and you can go to every lawyer in the land. But it won't do you any good. Because I'll still be here, reminding you, reminding everyone that you are a rapist.